have, 25 people down here. It embarrassed me. I'm like, you need to go home. Your parents didn't teach you any manners. So I didn't handle it well. And I do believe in God, but I also believe that He gave me a brain to use, and that there's not any reason why they have to go to that length to make stupid fools out of themselves and make people look bad, because I was raised around very godly people that did not act like that. And that's exactly what I want to say to them. You can have a brain and think of beyond what like she was saying, that little kid has the right to make their own decisions about things. Choices. And I had a mother like that. I was allowed to make my choices.
So, but what does the word atheist mean to you that makes you feel offended?
Do not believe in God. I do not believe in God. That's why it offended me. And why would someone want to come in as a patron to this park and feel like that they have the right to be personal with somebody like that, when I'm down here enjoying myself, obviously trying to make my visitors enjoy, and this is something I really love to do, and then they want to cause a stink? No, that's wrong. That's just totally wrong. And to teach a child to do that, that's even worse.
Biggest thing is,
but do you think
kids make their own choice?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people handle it much better than I do, but so obviously I'm the one that gets the majority of it. Now my boss, he's awesome.
Now, how long have you been doing this?
9 years is mine.
Okay. You've seen a lot.
I've seen a lot, especially when they have special events. Now my boss, he's been here since 81. He'll just say, "Get out of my park." That's how he handles it. Get out of my park. So I can't do that. I'm just a drum.
So do you have does stuff like that happen kind of regularly?
Really, it doesn't happen to me very often. Now, probably that's why I don't deal with it as well as the others do. If it happened to me, I don't work in the office.
Well, I would think though that you would have once. There must be young Earth people that come by and have a hard time with this, don't they?
You know what? If I notice it and they tell me they're offended by age, I don't put it in there. I try to be as nice as possible.
These dinosaurs were here a couple thousand years ago.
I had another gentleman last week asked me that I believe God made the earth in 6 days, and I told him that I believe that God's day was a little bit longer than his thought on a day.
Did you have a long day? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long day.
I need a day off.
Years.
Have you ever wondered why God needed a day off?
A day off, yes. After 6 billion.
Why does somebody who's all powerful need a day off? Oh. So, but no. Just humor me for a second. What is it about being an atheist or not believing in God that feels so bad? That's what I'm curious about. Because lots of people don't believe in God.
Does it make you feel bad that someone would offend you like that? Are you saying that you don't believe in God?
I'm a humanist.
Okay.
I believe in life. I believe in love. I believe in lots of things, but I don't believe in a super being.
Okay. Well, but that's your choice, and you don't push that on anybody.
Right.
You don't push it on anybody.
Right.
When I saw you, I could tell you were a very peaceful person.
Yeah.
Very calm. I'm a redhead. I'm never going to be calm.
Well, actually, I have a pretty fiery temper, but
Do you?
But only if provoked by certain things. Like maybe a rabid Christian could do it, but
you know what? Whenever they're having a special event, come down here with me. Just stay in the hole with me.
I will. I'll defend you. I'll defend you.
Protect my right to believe the way I want to.
Okay. But atheists aren't all bad.
Oh, I agree totally, 100%. It's just in my mind and being raised that I was, that was a bad thing to say. You might as well just spit on me. Yeah.
Well, actually, atheists are kind of there's a lot of prejudice in terms of, prejudice against groups. When there's been some research on, polls taken, like whether it's race, blacks or Muslims or whatever, atheists tend to be bottom of the list as far as people that get hated.
Yeah.
Well, they did that one survey where they asked people if your son or daughter came to you and said that they're going to marry a person of this group. The least good answer would
I
be
know that
if
from
your son or daughter said they
experience.
want to marry an atheist.
Yeah.
Really?
They would rather have you marry a black guy,
Yeah.
a Hispanic guy, a Muslim,
Yep.
there's probably
Ex-con,
Yeah.
whatever, but
It
atheist.
was okay that I was marrying a black guy because no one in my family knew I was atheist.
Because
before I got
people
married.
have a lot of
But as soon as
ideas.
they found out I was marrying an atheist, no one came to my wedding. I have 3 people in my family left. Period.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But it's
very
just the way it
narrow-minded.
is, you know? I mean, even, except James Rainey's the opposite. He was an atheist and it took him 81 years to be able to come out as gay, which just says a lot.
I think there's evidence that there were vehicles during the time of the
That's impossible
dinosaurs.
because the Earth is only 10 years old. You know?
I was just telling her about y'all.
We are your local neighborhood friendly atheists.
And this one is a character. I want you to know.